You're listening to the groundbreaking podcast from the Global Ag Tech Initiative. The Global Ag Tech Initiative is the catalyst for connecting, engaging, and fostering dialogue in global food production with technology as the foundation for driving innovation and solutions. The groundbreaking podcast brings forth voices across the industry to discuss trends, best practices, and innovative ideas driving agriculture forward in a rapidly changing world. Thanks for joining us. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for today's episode of Groundbreaking Podcast. I'm your host, Heather Tunstall, co-chair of the Global Ag Tech Initiative, and I'm here with Seth Crawford, Senior Vice President and General Manager of PTx at AGCO. Seth, thanks so much for joining us today.
Happy to be here, Heather. Thanks for having me.
Sure. And today we're going to talk a bit about the launch of PTx, but first, let's get to know you a bit better. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and then AGCO as a whole?
Sure. So Seth Crawford, I lead the Precision Agriculture Group within AGCO, so what we call PTx. And we formed this in April of this year to bring together our technology, so basically our software and electronics, all under one umbrella, with the go-to-market names that many of your listeners will recognize as PTx Trimble and Precision Planting. We're part of AGCO, so we have sister brands with Fendt and Massey Ferguson, and we operate globally. I've been in the industry now 27 years and really excited to lead this new chapter for AGCO.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that with us. And speaking of PTx Trimble, last year AGCO announced the joint venture with Trimble to form Trimble PTx. What was the lead up to that, and what value does this provide to the industry?
Yeah, the lead up, I would say, really started around 2021 when we launched our new strategy, where we wanted to be the trusted partner for smart farming solutions. And what we heard from farmers is they really wanted a brand they could trust, or brands they could trust, both in the precision ag space and the equipment space. And so we were investing heavily to bring this vision to life. And that led to the acquisition of 6 different tech companies. We increased our engineering spend in this space by 60% since 2021, so that gained a lot of momentum. And then the opportunity came along to work more closely with Trimble, and we talked about a variety of different ways we could work together. But one thing was clear from the very beginning: we felt that our organizations were better together with the Trimble Ag business and AGCO overall. And that's where we worked out a deal where we bought 85% of the Ag division, and Trimble retains 15%. We named it PTx Trimble, and we feel that it really complements our portfolio nicely and enables us to serve farmers even better than before.
And when we're talking about PTx, what kind of technology is going to be available through the program?
Well, this was most exciting to us is we've had a good portfolio. We had a channel ready to deliver it, but we didn't have a complete portfolio yet. And so with this that's in PTx, it combines our precision ag technologies and builds on that tech stack for both organizations. And it goes all the way around the crop cycle. So as the farmer works through the season, from the land preparation, sampling the soil to understand the nutrients that are needed before the seed even goes in the ground, and then the planting and seeding phase, the nutrient management phase, feeding that crop through the year, protecting that crop, whether that be with herbicides, pesticides, whatever it might be, managing the water, and then harvesting. We have the intent of filling out products to serve farmers and enable them to be the leaders in delivering record yields in their area and reducing their costs throughout that full crop cycle. So it's quite exciting.
I would say that farmers would agree if they could do both of those things, right?
Absolutely.
So we talk a lot about the need for integration to remove friction from ag tech adoption here at the Global Ag Tech Initiative, which takes collaboration among tech suppliers, OEMs, and other industry organizations. With the launch of PTx, how are you addressing that need?
Yeah, this is a really good one because farmers want solutions that bring the productivity that helps pay the bills, but they also want something that's reliable and easy to use. And often they felt that they wanted to take that friction out or they wouldn't have the reliability and ease of use. And what we're bringing is what we call our retrofit first approach. And that is, first of all, we want to bring technology that can go on any equipment and be easy to use, be a familiar interface for farmers that are looking for innovations to help them advance their efforts, regardless of the brand of equipment or the age of the equipment. And then by bringing that unified solution throughout the full production cycle, we believe it helps them take more control of their operation. They can do more with less, and they don't have to have a complete flip of their fleet to be able to do that. And we do it in a very scalable manner. And so in the end, we bring opportunities for farmers to realize productive value in a more efficient and sustainable way.
That's wonderful. And, that's something that we hear so much is just that ability to go along with what's comfortable, what's recognizable, but then still advance your technology on the farm. So, and I know that a lot of our listeners have seen the press release that went out about PTX, and this speaks to one of those prongs in the three-pronged approach to your go-to-market strategy. Can you walk us through what that three-pronged approach is?
Yes, happy to do it, because this is one of the biggest differentiators we offer versus everybody else in the market. In many cases, when a customer's looking for technology, they feel that they're locked in and they have to go to one supplier to get everything for their farm. And what we've tried to do is build out a retrofit channel. And the channel that most of the listeners would be aware of is our precision planting channel. Often these are smaller dealers covering all of the United States and many parts of the world, where they're really out there working with farmers in the field, trying to help them on their emergence of their crop, making sure that the crop is cared for through the season, and really optimizing that yield through the use of our technology. In the end, they're really specialists out there, regardless of the brand of equipment, helping bring technology to the farmer. So it's that retrofit first dealer that we have out there that are truly specialized. Then we also do business with many OEM partners, because there are some customers that say that's really cool technology, but I'm really not somebody who wants to add on to my existing equipment. I just want to get it when I buy a new machine. And so we do sell to many OEMs out there, and that makes up our second pillar that we talk about, our second prong. And then finally, we sell the components to be factory installed on our own internal brands. So the Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Valtra brands that are out there, you can get the factory fit. So if it's a Momentum planter from Fendt, you can get precision planting products on there, components. And if you're buying a Fendt tractor, you can get a PTX Trimble receiver and guidance package on that tractor as well. So as we grow, we believe developing that channel to serve the farmer best is critical. We're going to do that around the world, and then continue to drive the innovations. Because with that channel, as we've set it up, with the retrofit first channel, they're the best at bringing those innovations to market. Usually farmers that are looking to buy new equipment, those machines have been in development for multiple years. And so there's often technology that can come faster. And that's why we have that dedicated channel, and why we're developing solutions for every season.
Sort of a choose your own adventure ag tech style. I like this approach.
It aims to serve multiple different segments, so it's not a one size fits all. So Absolutely. Oftentimes you could fit into many different approaches.
Fantastic. So you talked a bit about the dealer network and how that works with the specialty retrofit approach. And I want to talk a little bit more about that. Can you explain the advantages of your precision dealer network?
Yeah, absolutely. Why we believe so strongly in this is it gives us a closer touch with the farmer, but it also gives us a way to bring innovations to market faster. So we're able to rapidly prototype products, bring those out to a limited set of dealers, usually in the alpha form, then the beta form, and then we go to a limited commercial setup where a great example is our Symphony product going on sprayers, where we brought out 200 units of this product, and we spread it out across 120 different dealers. So we really got a broad coverage of that. And they're able to work with specific customers in their area to see how does it fit up on the machines, how does it perform in the first year, what's the usability look like, and we get all that information back. And so even within a season, we're able to iterate and bring more enhancements and improvements in that. So by the time we get to our second full year, we really have a robust product and we can take it even further. And so in just a very short period of time, we can be at full production and not have to build a complete new machine.
Yeah, that feedback loop is such an important component of this, because being able to get that real-time feedback from the user themselves and understand where to adjust, and that's fantastic. So I want to take kind of a higher level look now and look down the road. What is the ultimate goal that PTx is aiming to accomplish within the industry?
Well, the ultimate goal comes back to really where we started, and we want to be the trusted partner for industry-leading smart farming solutions for the farmers around the world. And we know to do that, we need to bring the innovative products that work across all brands of machines, all vintages of machines, and that technology delivers on the agronomic and economic improvements that we've committed to farmers. Because we believe if we're able to enable that rapid payback of that technology, they're going to keep coming back for more, and they're going to look for more innovations from us. And in the end, we've publicly stated that it's a key growth driver for our business overall. It's where we're channeling our investment money. And by 2028, we believe that we're going to grow from 1.3 billion in sales today in precision ag, or our PTx business unit, to 2.0 billion in 2028.
Yeah, that's amazing. And when we're talking about success, and you've covered a lot about, what you consider success for you, and what does your ultimate success look like for the grower? Where will you feel like you're creating the most value for them?
Well, we always talk about, we want to work with farmers that believe in better. Mm-hmm. And that means a better overall experience. And so helping them establish the perfect stands of corn or cotton or wheat or soybeans that then they can nurture throughout the season and enjoy greater yields. And one of the things that was very meaningful to us as we were going through our transition phase and buying the portion of Trimble, the Trimble Ag business that we bought, is we surveyed customers about what do you think when you think of the Precision Planting brand? And the feedback, the strongest area of feedback is, when you talk precision planting, you're talking about improving your yield. And we want to continue to reinforce that and deliver on that for farmers so that they can enjoy greater yields and a better life.
Wonderful. And talking about partnerships and working within the industry and collaborating, anything that you want to send out in terms of who you'd like to work with, or anybody that you would like to encourage to visit your site?
Well, if you're a farmer that believes in better, please visit our site. We're well beyond precision planting. Now we have precision planting, PTx Trimble, and if you want it integrated into your whole goods, the new machines, we think we have a solution for you there as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Seth, for joining us today. Again, this is Heather Tunstall. This is the Groundbreaking Podcast, and we will catch you next month. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Groundbreaking Podcast from the Global Ag Tech Initiative. You can subscribe to our podcast at globalagtechinitiative.com by clicking on the podcast tab in the menu, or by subscribing to our channel on iTunes or wherever you find your podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe to the Global Ag Tech Initiative's weekly e-newsletter, The Signal, for all things ag tech. Visit globalagtechinitiative.com and click on the Signal subscribe button on the right-hand side of the home page. Of course, you can also find us on LinkedIn. Just search for Global Ag Tech Initiative. To get even more in tune with the global ag tech space and be active in its advancement, consider joining the Global Ag Tech Alliance. More information on how to join the Alliance is available on globalagtechinitiative.com. The Global Ag Tech Initiative and the Groundbreaking podcast are produced by Meister Media Worldwide. I'm Heather Tunstall, co-chair for the Global Ag Tech Initiative. Thank you for joining us today.